Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Dancing with the Stars.
Holy crap, it's really season 19?
And it's the season premiere.
Alright, so they have a new opening. They retooled this whole show.
They showed Len and Bruno waving goodbye to England and the Queen. Did they quit Strictly Come Dancing?
I think that means like, hey, we were just in England doing Strictly Come Dancing, and now we're getting on a plane to do this show.
Alright.
Julianne, did you have your boobs done? Because they were on display,
Alright. Well, there's a new song, too.
I don't like it.
Are you 100% sure that this opening wasn't just for the premiere?
The Queen part might have been for the premiere. But the new theme song, I believe, is here to stay.
Well, we'll see.
Because they have an all-new band and everything, too.
I just can't bear to see them get rid of the old intro. But anyway.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, so let's just jump right into the dances because we have a lot to talk
We have a
about.
lot. Antonio Sabato Jr.
And Cheryl Burke.
They had a little cha-cha.
Yes.
And what'd you think?
I thought it was a little weak. I'm going to be honest, of course. I thought it was a little weak.
It wasn't exactly bear and swamp material.
No, he didn't have
but it was close.
much hip action, though.
It was very lackluster. He didn't have the enthusiasm.
All right, fair
Granted,
enough.
he was probably deer in the headlights because he had to go first, but
Yeah, so they ended up with a 25 out of 40. 40 is the new goal because there are 4 permanent
Right.
judges.
I don't know if I really like that or not. Guys, leave it in the comments
it's
what you
not
think
up
about
to
the
you.
4 judges. All right, Leah Thompson and Artem. Blah, blah, blah.
This is his first time as a pro partner on
Yeah.
the show. But he was on Strictly, and he was on the...
And he was a winner on
Troop.
Strictly. They did a foxtrot. This was really respectable.
It was a solid first performance for her.
Except for the fact that she couldn't stop talking about being a cougar, and it seemed like she was intoxicated.
Yeah, but I think she's got a good chance to do well in this competition.
Drink, anyone?
Because she used to do ballet. So
Okay.
that's a good base to have, even if you haven't done it in a long time.
Oh, yeah. All right, so they got a 32. Very nice.
Pretty good, yeah.
For the first one. Janelle Parrish and Val.
All right, so
Markovsky.
she is from PLL, Pretty Little Liars.
They had a jive.
Mm-hmm.
This routine was quite light on the jive.
Yeah, I gotta give her credit. She nailed a lot of stuff, but it was she wasn't nailing the jive
Yeah,
stuff.
she nailed the whole bathing suit hooker boots thing.
Yeah, but I mean, at least she was putting herself out there and like
Oh, she's a pistol.
she was giving some personality, is what I'm trying to say.
She's a firecracker.
I appreciate that, but
Total M80. All right.
like the judges said, she was a little all over the place.
29.
All right.
All right, Lolo Jones and Keo. I love Keo.
Yeah,
Let me
he
just
seems
say
really
I really
cool.
like him.
Well, they had a cha-cha.
Mm-hmm.
Lolo Jones, I had high hopes for her. She's an Olympic athlete.
She's gorgeous, too.
Yeah, she is. We
Oh my
saw
God.
how well the Olympians did last season, and they were in the audience. There were a lot of former pros and contestants in the audience tonight.
It was power-packed of stars.
Mm-hmm. This cha-cha
was embarrassingly cringeworthy.
Oh, I felt so bad for her.
It was like, you know when you go to a ballroom competition and they have the newcomers?
Yeah, and
was
everyone
like-
in the audience claps to keep the beat.
Yes, but it was like the newcomers never practiced.
Well, here's the thing.
She was a mannequin.
really stiff.
Yeah.
Really stiff.
It was like Val moving around a
Val
toddler
wasn't
baby.
in this.
I'm sorry. It was like Keo trying to move around a little toddler robot baby in a mannequin outfit, and she had the nerve to blame it on the text message prop thing at the beginning. It didn't work right.
Oh, and then she was like, look, I can do my cha-cha walks. And we were just like,
No, you can't.
I felt bad, though, because you could tell she was really upset with herself the whole rest of the episode.
She felt like a robot.
And she looked like one, too.
22. I thought the judges were kind because that was
It was
Kate
rough.
Gosling bad.
Gosling.
Gosling bad.
All right, let's move on to Betsy and Tony. Betsy Johnson.
Who doesn't love Betsy Johnson's
So full of personality.
She is full of life. She's always doing the cartwheels and the splits.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you need to wear your bra under your clothes, though.
This is dance class.
All right.
Well, they had a cha-cha.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that bad.
She's very flexible.
Yeah, she's really flexible, which is definitely, it can't hurt.
No, she's also a pistol. And she wants to have a good time. And she did have a good time.
And then they got to the end of the routine. This is supposed to be her big moment where she does her signature move.
Right.
Pulls the boa off the
boa wouldn't come off
the rack.
And then she stepped on it.
And then she didn't do her ending move. And Tony was just like, oh, do it. So she did the cartwheel into the split. Oh.
All right.
You could tell she was really upset after this.
Yeah, especially when she dropped the F-bomb.
Yeah, during her interview with Erin Andrews.
Feisty.
She was like, oh, I still tried to grab that effer.
Oh my God, there's going to be heads rolling tonight, I feel, after the show.
They got that bleep in there, so I don't see the problem.
Well, they got the lowest score of the evening, which was a 20.
She seemed really shocked when those fives came rolling out.
She was like,
Betsy!
what did you expect?
All right.
Maybe she doesn't have self-awareness. I don't know. That's why the bra was on the outside. All right, Tavis Smiley and Shauna Burgess. Fox Bot.
All right, so this is his big shebang before his 50th birthday, which is actually today, right?
He was clunky.
A little bit, yeah.
But it wasn't disastrous.
It wasn't a disaster.
And
then he went into this thing
about some and some.
S-U-M.
Yeah, an S-O-M-E. Save that for PBS.
All right.
We don't care about that on the show.
It is fun, though, to get to see another side of his personality.
He's kind of a very dry personality.
Okay, my sister pointed this out. He kind of reminds me of the character Bert Hadley from Parks and Rec. I don't know if that character is based on him or what, but
pretty damn close.
I see some similarities there. So
right,
he got a 29.
Really, Julia?
He got an 8 in there.
Really?
All right.
All right, Sadie Robertson and Mark Ballas with
I'm excited for these two.
Yeah, she didn't have dancing at her school.
She went to the freaking Footloose high school.
What the hell? All right, so I thought this was really sweet. After she danced, her daddy cried.
Oh.
He was like, yeah, it was really cool.
It was really cool.
She did great. I think she's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, she was with it. There were some nice steps in there, some more advanced choreography than some of the others. I liked it.
The worst part about this was when they cut, or the best part was when they cut to Lolo in the whatever, just like.
Yeah, she was like. It was scary.
What was with all the freaking cutaways to
There were a lot of different cutaways.
It was.
I don't know. Back to them. I think they're gonna be top contenders this season. I'm excited to see what they've got. And they got a 34 this week, so 2 9s in there.
Wow. I'm thinking Tommy Chong must have snuck into the control room.
I don't know.
Got some, baby?
All right.
Michael Waltrip and Emma with a cha-cha.
He's the race car driver.
Well, it's a good thing he drives, because he did a lot of walking and standing there tonight.
Oh.
It was bad, but you know what? He was having fun.
This is the perfect partner. Emma is the perfect partner for him, though, because, isn't he friends with Bill Engvall?
Yeah.
And she did very well with him, so maybe...
Bill was kind of a bear in the swamp, too.
Maybe she could work some magic.
Personality. I think the wedgie from his suit was giving him...
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Every time he put his arms up,
he had a frontal wedgie. All right, so 25 for him. Whatever.
Yeah, she kind of danced around him a lot.
A lot. Mostly all of it.
Okay.
Jonathan Bennett and Allison. Oh my God.
She's also new to the show. And
they had a jive.
Yes, they had a jive.
He's got some potential.
Mean Girls. Mean Girls. He's so different in real life compared to his Mean Girls character.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, his story about why he wanted to be on the show really was very touching.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
His eyes are gonna pop out of his freaking head if he smokes any more pot from Tommy Chung.
Oh, come on. I appreciate his enthusiasm. You can tell he's so happy to be there. Yeah, a lot of...
Even Tom Bergeron couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
30.
I think he's got potential. He's pretty good.
No, he was.
Their jive was pretty good.
He was full of life. I loved it. Tommy Chung, on the other hand, paired up with PETA. They had a cha-cha. Actually, to tell you the truth, it was better than I thought.
Yeah.
But that's not saying much.
Pull out the Snoop Dogg or Snoop Lion or
whatever.
Snoop Doggy Dog.
All right. Again, the cutaways. They cut to Cheech asleep in the car.
They had a nice little reunion there on stage.
It was kind of cool that they got him to be on the show. So 27 for him.
But what was up with the commentary, Julianne? Freaking control yourself.
She's like a reverse cougar. She's looking for a sugar daddy out there or something.
I don't know.
Calm
down, girl. Calm down.
Her dress was eating her boobs, okay? Or her boobs
or was
were
it the other way around?
I don't know. I don't know where the dress stopped and the boobs began because it was all just right there.
Keep it moving here.
All right. Randy Couture and Karina. The whole show, he was like...
Yeah, he was making some scary faces in the background, just like... But then they got to him.
He's a happy guy.
He was great.
I loved him.
His package. Not his package.
No.
I mean his video package. I loved his dance.
I loved his personality.
They did a foxtrot, and it was shockingly, like...
Very good.
Yeah. But you know what? Isn't it a shock?
Wow.
When you have, like, fighters and athletes, depending on the sport...
Well...
Sometimes... It's a match made in heaven for dance.
Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes
Remember
it's
some
not,
of those
Lolo?
boxers? Yeah. Wow. Is Julianne lactating? Is there something that we need to know?
I don't know. Bruno seems to think so. But on the routine, did you guys notice he was like feeling up Karina a couple times?
He was getting into it.
Yeah, but I have to say,
it was good, though.
Good job to him. I thought it was great.
After those faces, it was so good to see him having a good
Yeah, you could tell too. He was having a good time.
Yeah. All right, so they got a 31. Not too shabby.
It's pretty good.
What everyone's been waiting for, Bethany Mozart and Derek. Derek Huff.
Okay, so they also did a jive.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
Thought it was okay.
I thought it was pretty good.
You know, Derek makes everyone look great, though.
Don't be like that. Don't be
really
jealous.
Does.
No, I think she's definitely also going to be a top contender.
Yeah.
She's going to be right up there with Sadie and someone else that we'll get to.
It will almost seem like a little rivalry between her and Sadie.
Because also Mark and Derek are like best friends.
And they're 17 and 18.
Who's 17?
Sadie.
I thought she was 18.
No, she's 17.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 32 for her.
Not bad.
All right, now...
It's time for Alfonso and Whitney!
The couple everyone's been waiting for.
Alfonso Ribeiro!
We waited for years to be on the show.
I said this in the cast reveal video, too. I thought that he wanted to be on the show like a million years ago, and they were like, no, you're sort of a dancer. We can't have you on. I'm glad he's finally on.
Was amazing.
He really was. They had a jive.
It made it worth it to sit through all the duds to have this fantastic, wonderful performance.
Yes. Not only is he a naturally gifted dancer, but you could tell he was having the best time ever out there.
His personality busted through like a freaking solar flare, crashing to the earth.
Yep.
Knocking out all the power grids.
They were rewarded for that.
I was a little surprised that they didn't pull out a 10.
Let's not get crazy. It's the first episode.
He was awesome.
But they got 4 9s, which means they got a total of 36. Yes. I thought that was very fair.
He's by far my favorite.
Front-runner.
And my favorite of the night. All right. Who's going home? Because somebody's going home tomorrow.
Yeah. Results show. I think Betsy's probably going to be in trouble.
Betsy's probably going to be so nervous she can't eat dinner tonight. Who else?
I just spit everywhere. Lolo might be in trouble.
Think she's going to be popping the Imodiums.
I don't know.
All right, I think either one of those two could possibly go home. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Maybe Mike Waltrip, but I don't know. Maybe that like NASCAR fan base thing. Is he NASCAR? I don't understand racing, so
maybe Tavis.
I don't know.
Not much of a fan base, probably.
Well, we'll see.
All right, let us know in the comments what you think, and until tomorrow, much love.
Edit.